me and my brothers, we tried all kinds of sports, and my mom is a sports teacher herself, so she would be interested in figure skating, go figure skating herself. And at the age of 6, I tried for the first time, and I loved it immediately, so I stayed. I started to practice quite intense straight away from the beginning. The first season, maybe I went to, during the first year, I went maybe for 1 practice a week, but then very quickly I was very hooked with it, so immediately it was my only thing that I had in life besides school, basically. And then one thing leads to another. We go to first competition, first international competition, and everything went pretty well for me. And I remember there was one newspaper article when I was very small. I said I wanted to compete at World Championships, and exactly 10 years later I was at my first World Championships. For me, I guess it's pretty much the same thing for any sportsman. Of course, it was the Olympics. I was at the Olympic Games, and I was fortunate to be able to attend the opening ceremony, and walking with the team into the stadium at the opening ceremony. I still get goosebumps when I only talk about it. That's by far the greatest moment you can have as a sportsman. I've represented Switzerland ever since I was very young at Junior Grand Prix, then I went to Junior Worlds, and then European Championships, World Championships, and finally Olympics. For me, there was a European Championship in 2007 where I placed 8th. That was for me, that was the best result I got. That was definitely a great experience. And then also Olympics, even though I didn't skate very well at Olympics, but of course it's a fantastic, it's a unique experience that you can never forget. Now I go back to Singapore. I will be teaching in Singapore, studying at the same time. I have exams in May. Then June finally holiday, and then this summer I will be teaching back in Europe again for 2 months. Before then I'm planning to come back to Singapore in September for a 1-year contract, and then hopefully come back to Jakarta this year. Well, for the very beginners, it's a game in the beginning, because you have to. It's something new, especially for people here. You have ice, it's slippery, it's something new. So I think the best tip for those would be just not to be scared and try and play around. That's a difficult question. Honestly, I never asked myself this, because I was a figure skater ever since I can think. Honestly, I don't know. I only quit my career 4 years ago, ever since I've been a ice skating teacher. I study business administration, so I plan to get more into the other side of sport, maybe more management, maybe. I like to be in show business, so honestly, I don't know what I will be. I'm a figure skater, and we'll see what I will become within the next few years. I think it's a nice, unique attraction in a very unfamiliar setting.